Welcome back. Juneteenth is one of the most celebrated events in Western New York. And joining me now to discuss Buffalo Juneteenth Festival is Shavana, Melissa, Marcus, and Destiny. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Marcus, I'll start with you. This event has an incredible history surrounding it, both nationally and locally. So how long have you been putting this festival together?
I've been involved with Juneteenth Festival for about 49 years.
Wow.
Next year will be 50 years.
Wow, that is incredible. Melissa, you're a volunteer coordinator for Juneteenth Buffalo. So tell us about your background and why you wanted to help organize this event.
So my background is I grew up in Texas, and so I have a very long history of being part of Juneteenth. I was actually Miss Juneteenth back in Texas.
Oh my goodness, from one pageant girl to the other. Wow.
So when I came to Buffalo, I realized they had this huge festival, and I didn't know that there were a lot of volunteers. So I decided to volunteer this year.
And viewers, if you remember, we got a little bit of a history lesson yesterday, but remember, Juneteenth all happened, and it was based in Galveston, Texas. So this is a great, coordination for us. Now, Shavana, I want you to talk a little bit about what Juneteenth means to you and how you've been involved with Juneteenth Buffalo.
Okay. Well, Juneteenth to me is just community unification. So I actually love my community, like with every fiber of my being. So I first fell in love with Juneteenth when I was 5. I went to a carnival, was on Fillmore, and ever since then I've been hooked. Like, it was like, that's my Christmas.
Yeah.
So I got involved because, again, I went to the carnival, and I currently own Clown Around Entertainment, which is a family entertainment company. And the whole goal, ever since I came in, like, I have to provide that, to the community. So it's just me wanting to give the youth, like, just the feeling of community and empowerment, and that. So that had me kind of like get involved and start organizing the children's activity area. I've been there for 5 years.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Now, Destiny, you've been a large part of bringing the younger generation to the celebrations of Juneteenth. So can you touch on that and what people can expect to see when they attend this year?
Yes, I'm super honored to be a part of the Juneteenth committee this year, to add to the legacy that it's already been. The elders that are already on board have welcomed all of our new perspectives so openly, and just really are encouraging us to use our voice of diversity to make this a more of an intergenerational event. So we're going to have a lot of different fun events and activities and workshops going on. So one major thing we're going to have a spades tournament. We're going to have a photo booth. We're going to have a lot of different activity tables like crafts and things like that. And we're going to give away a bunch of prizes. So we're really trying to make this an event for everybody to enjoy.
So I'm going to go back to you, Shavana, because there's a lot of activities like Destiny just mentioned. Do you want to talk about some of them and what we can expect to see?
Yes, so in my area, it's located at the tennis court.
Okay.
And normally we have a long line. So we have put in place this year pre-registration, so we can actually get those lines down.
Nice.
So you want to pre-register at BuffaloJuneteenth.com.
Okay.
But what we have, our area is also sponsored by the Buffalo Bills Foundation. So the great things that we have going on, have to remember, is we have the Brassy Play soft play area, which is for 5 and under. We have face painting on Saturday. Face paintings on Saturday and Sunday. UB is doing science kits. We're doing bead making, hair art, boondoggles. We have a bubble zone. Now listen, the bubble zone is amazing. When I say we started it last year, but this year it's on steroids.
Oh
so
my goodness, amazing. Off the charts.
Yes, and so we have 50-cent carnival games, prizes, and concessions. So it's a blast. Like, it's amazing. So definitely everybody come out. If you still want to volunteer, because it's like a lot of kids, definitely we still welcome volunteers.
Okay, and you mentioned the tennis court. So when and where is this all happening?
So we're, Saturday, it starts after the parade. So all of our activities start after the parade and goes to 7 p.m. It kind of closes at 7:30, but I'm going to merge out like at 7. And Sunday, it's for me, it's from noon until 7.
Okay, and this is June 15th, correct?
And 16th.
15th and 16th. Okay, got it. Now, you mentioned it. You are looking for volunteers. What's the best way for people to contact you if they're interested?
Yes, so the best way for them to contact us is either going online. We have a kind of a sign-up sheet. So this year, a lot of people are saying, well, they thought that they were paid positions, but it's put on actually by the volunteers. So we actually are looking for about 300 volunteers to volunteer 3 hours or more of their time if they're available. And so they would go there, or if they don't want to go online, they can go to call the number, which is, Mr. Brown, what's that number?
Area code 716-891-8801.
Alrighty,
Okay.
and we also have that information for you. Thank you so much for coming in. It should be a fun day. It looks like you worked really, really hard in making sure this is an amazing community event. So thank you so much for that. And viewers, for more information on all of Buffalo's Juneteenth events, just visit their website, buffalojuneteenth.com. And again, to volunteer, you can call that number on your screen. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you.